We are here, but I'm not seeing us yet. There we are. Now I am seeing us. Get the link out. The link is out to the link peeps. Link peeps. And now we will figure out where we are here. So today is September. It's going way too fast. Somebody slow this month down. September 9th, and the prompt is the Earth laughs in flowers. That's a cute prompt. I've done that before because it's a good quote. All right. I is ready. I is ready. There we are. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Donna. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Susan. Ugh, I'm still tired. How can you go away and be so relaxed and still be tired? Hi, Charlene. Hi, Rhonda. How's everybody doing this morning? Are we ready to rock and roll? I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing today with everybody, so I'll figure that out. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Karen. Hi, Denise. I mean, I kind of have an idea, but I don't know. All right, let's start. Since I still haven't thought of anything to do. Hi, Julie. Hi, Mina. It's shameless plug time. So you know what that means. That means get ready to be bored for 5 minutes. Or if you're new to the group, be ready to listen intensely and understand all the cool things that you might not want to miss. So, everything about me and all of the stuff that I sell is on my website at creatorofcuteness.com. So that's the place to bookmark and to go to when you're looking for all the cuteness. Okay? Creatorofcuteness.com. I'll put that in here because it's going with me. First thing that I'm shamelessly plugging is the Creative Book Club. We have a 4th session of the Creative Book Club coming up, so it's time to sign up now before it begins. The dates for the book club are September 20th, October 25th, November 22nd, and December 20th. So you get 4 meetings in the 4th session. We review a new book each month. We make something new from the book and or we create a new technique from the book. So some books are just technique based, some books are project based. So we do different things depending on the book. There is never a need to buy the book unless you really want to, because I've already bought it for us, like this book. We review it and we go through the book and we learn stuff from the book from me, right? Then it is $30 for all 4 of the meetups, which makes it $7.50 per meeting, which is such a bargain. We do journaling books, doodling books, crafting books, bookmaking books, lettering books, so many books. And you can sign up for it where? I just told you, creatorofcuteness.com. So this is it. The book that we're doing for September is Share Your Joy, Mixed Media Shareable Art by Sarah Gardner. And I kind of read the whole thing while we were camping, and it's a pretty good book. It's really pretty. I mean, it's pretty. We'll see what we come up with. Who knows? Next shameless plug is where's the little signage for it? Hold on. Before I show anything, where's my little shameless plug sign? Are you kidding me? How did I lose that? I had it here this morning. Okay, well, this is Journal Play Day. I don't have my journal here for September. It is packed in my bag still upstairs. But I am going to show you the artwork for Journal Play Day October. So what happens in Journal Play Day is we make a journal every month. You get new artwork from me every month to use for your cover of your journal, inside pages of your journal, for ephemera for your journal. That's totally up to you, however you want to use the artwork. I also usually provide journaling blocks for each Journal Play Day. So I'll just write it on the cover here since I don't have my shameless plug. Journal Play Day for October is ready right now. It's the 15th quarter. 15th quarter, which means we've done 15 quarters of Journal Play Day. It is $25 for 3 months. So you get October, November, December for 25 bucks or $8.33 a month. So that's Journal Play Day. Carmen is lovely and posting links. Good morning, Carmen. So here's what I have done. These are not colored yet, but I'm going to spot color these, which means they're not going to be full color. You're going to get all these numbers for every day of the month. So you can cut these out and use them on your pages in your journal. You could use 2 on a page, 6 on a page, doesn't matter to me. Then you get a bat girl with changeable wings. You get a pumpkin girl who could also get the wings. Oh, I missed a place to erase right there. Sorry. And then you get a witchy girl who could also be a witch bat witch. And then you get all these numbers. I will be coloring these. Then you get the rest of the numbers. Well, these are 1 through 12. And then you're going to get the words Halloween countdown. You're going to get the 31. This is for the 31st day. It's not a little one, it's a big one. And then these are your journaling blocks. I mistakenly did these in a gray pen. So when they print out, they're not going to be as dark as the other one, but they'll still be cute. So you get a bat girl, you get a pumpkin border, and then you get bats and clouds, or a bat and clouds for journal blocks. So they're cute. Then you're going to get a orange plaid background, which I love how this one came out. And it scanned really nicely too. I was surprised. But orange and black Halloween plaid background. Then you get a black, this one would go this way if you ask me, a black fleck background for Halloween. I don't know. And then you get a Halloween circles background. So that is for October. And I think together they are pretty nice, right? They look pretty cool together. I think they're going to make a great book. So that's for October. I have not done November. So don't even ask. Don't ask for November. But I will be coloring those next. And that's all the shameless plugs I have to tell you about right now. What's coming up next will be in November, and that will be Ornamentally Yours, and that will be a free class again. If you watched the birthday party, Lindsay's 61 and holding birthday party, make sure that you go to the pinned or featured section because I'm doing a giveaway for a burnishing stick. And Michelle is doing a giveaway of her journal book that she made. And I might do a giveaway for my first journal that I made. I'm not real happy with it. I'm going to make another one. So I might give mine away too. I haven't decided yet, but make sure you go there. All right, this is what we're working on. We're working on our little composition book. These are our prompts that are created by Tana Harris. I don't know where I got Lewis from. Anyway, over the weekend, what I did not do is, where is it? Just a Chicken Lovin' Lady, because I'm not doing weekends. That's Saturday. And Sunday was Scatter Sunshine Everywhere. which you will see that I am going to integrate this into this, but not the chicken one, I don't think. Today's prompt is the earth laughs and flowers. Let's cross that off. And let's talk for a sec. Let's have some coffee talk. Coffee talk. So this day, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th, yes, it's true. I will be traveling as we speak. So I may not be here tomorrow morning. I may or may not, but I will make it up to you somehow. It just depends on when we leave in the morning. There's a giant fire near where we are going, so we have to take a very major detour to get around the fire. So we may leave super early. Normally we do my little show and then we leave. But if we leave at 6 o'clock in the morning, I will not be doing my show ahead of time. So I can't even tell you when we're leaving for sure. So I'll let you know later today, depending on what the fire does and whatever. So this is what we've been doing. Jars, trees, favorite page so far, sunflowers. And then I just was playing around and I started to make a sunshine for yesterday's prompt, scatter sunshine everywhere. So this is my sunshine. It's a circle with words in it, basically a sunshine. And then I have to do flowers, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do, you guys. So let's think for a minute. I'm thinking for a minute. I don't know what I want to do. I could do the earth. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's maybe draw a big earth. Doesn't have to be centered, right? Anybody else have any good ideas? What do you think? I don't know, I'm feeling like I'm flat out of ideas some days. Doodle of the Earth. Let's look that up. So, there's that. I think that's going to be our Earth. And maybe a couple of islands in there. So, how should we do this? I don't know. Lori says, I was up until 3 a.m. putting one of these together in black and white. I love it. Putting what together? Let's see. Did somebody say something about something? Or did you do this page at 3 a.m. in the morning? I don't know. So, I think here's what we're going to do. Some prompts just leave me speechless. I guess. I don't know. I just don't have any ideas today. Debbie says, I remember the gorgeous earth you filled with flowers during COVID. Oh, right. I did do that one. Draw flowers straight off the earth like children in the poster. Oh, I've seen that poster. I think we'll do it this way, you guys. And it may end up being in black and white. I'm not sure. Well, let's do the lettering first. Oh, there's sunflowers on the other side of this page. I'm like, why is it so bumpy? It's so bumpy. So let me tell you about our camping trip because we got in trouble 3 times and we weren't sure we were ever going to go back again because I've never been in trouble there. And I guess they either have new um, management or new rules or I don't know. So the first time we got in trouble, my husband went down the wrong way. They have a guy that helps you get to your space. And my husband has always gone this way for 11 years that we've been going. And he told the guy, I don't go that way, I go this way. And the guy's like, okay, I'll follow you. And then he went the other way. The guy, not my husband. So that was number one. We got in trouble for that. And then when I went to pay for next year, I'm going to put some flowers here. When we went to pay for next year, the lady told me we already had 2 dings against us from the past year for my husband going the wrong way on the road. And, it just doesn't make it very much fun when you get into trouble. So there was that first ding. The second ding was we were up late with my daughters and Palma and her husband, but they left early, so they weren't part of the getting into trouble. You have to go lights out in the campground at 10:30, right? So at 10:30, we turned our music down, we left our fire pit on, and we were still talking. And it's quiet time, and I understand quiet time. I do. I get that. I know that people need to, whatever, but we were just talking. So then my husband turned on the bliss light. Do you know what a bliss light is? Um, they're kind of these lights that shoot little tiny dots of light, and we put them going up into the trees, and they're super cool. Um, and anyway, if you've seen the commercials at Christmas time where they put a light against the house and it looks like little twinkling lights, that's what a bliss light is. So these ladies who live there came by and said, "Oh my God, what is that light?" Because this is a campground where you can place your trailer in and live there. So these ladies were really kind and sweet. We were talking, and I guess we were loud. And then all of a sudden, after they left, this shadow appeared of this man and this woman. And I hear this, "Excuse me," like really stern. And I turned around. Well, I didn't really turn around. All I saw was a hooded gentleman and a lady, very dark shadows because we had all the lights off. And he said, "It's 10:33. It was quiet time at 10 o'clock. We can hear you all the way up to the dumpsters." And I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." And he just kept repeating it. "It's 10:33 and we can hear you all the way up to the dumpsters." And I'm like, gee, I had no idea we were that loud. I am so sorry. Blah, 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 blah. It really made me mad. So my daughter left, and she does have a very loud laugh. I'll give you that much. And she was kind of drunk um, because we had our camper crawl and everything, but not that loud. I did ask all my neighbors the next morning, and they said they couldn't hear us at all. So that was our second ding. What was the third ding? Why can't I remember the third ding? Oh, the third ding was the lady from the place called me because my daughter has a service dog. They don't allow dogs in their cabins, but my daughter faxed over the service dog's information, the service certificate. And so the lady said, "Oh, that's fine. We do allow service animals in the cabins." So we're having our little giveaway, our little gift exchange party in the morning, our slumber party where we go and we have our leftover food and gift exchange. And all of a sudden, my phone rings and it says it's from the campground. And I'm like, what the heck? So I answered the phone, which I never answer my phone. And the lady says, somebody just reported that your daughter has a dog in her cabin. And I said, yes, she does. And she goes, well, dogs aren't allowed. Very not nice. That was the main thing. It wasn't the fact that we were in trouble. It was the fact that these people were very not nice about the way they were talking to us. Every single one of them. And I said, well, my daughter called a month ago. She does have a dog. It is a emotional support dog. I know that sounds funny to you guys, but my daughter has major anxiety, and there are such things as emotional support dogs or cats or whatever. And honest to goodness, without that dog, she would not be able to be okay. So that's the deal. And the lady did not apologize. She goes, oh, I see that here. And she hung up the phone. She didn't say thank you, I'm sorry, nothing. She just hung up the phone. And I'm like, really? All right. So we had 3 dings against us at the trailer park that we were at for the weekend. So then my husband went in and apologized as we left for driving the wrong way, because we didn't do anything wrong for the dog. We didn't do anything wrong for talking at 10:30 at night, I don't think. But he did feel bad that he got in trouble for driving the wrong way. So he went in to apologize. And the girl who was there with her husband who was driving the golf cart to show us where to go, the husband was not in the room, but my husband said the guy went to the right and I went to the left. And that's when I got in trouble. And the girl said, no, that's not true. He went to the left and you went to the right, and you were supposed to go to the left. And my husband's like, nope, that's not what happened. Your husband is lying to you. He didn't say that, thank heavens. But that's what he wanted to say, because that's what happened. Her husband lied to her and told her that my husband did the wrong thing. And that's not cool. So anyway, he apologized. Everything's good. We are going back again next year. Just insanity, right? Insanity. You're supposed to have a good time camping, and we basically did. But that was all a little bit too much for me. I don't appreciate being in a campground and being scolded 3 times. So we've decided that we are really not RV people because we don't follow rules real well, I guess. So we're going to get rid of our trailer, we think. And we are going to get a van or something that is 4-wheel drive that we can sleep in and sleep on the side of the road or anywhere we want to sleep, and then not have to follow people's rules. Because it was a little bit much. We're going back, Debbie, because we like the people that we camp with. We enjoy all the festivities that they have. And we booked it again for next year. We'll see what happens next year. Next year's a long ways away. But we've been going for 11 years and we've never, ever had these problems there. Never. It's always been really nice. But I think maybe people are breaking the rules and so they have to have more rules. I don't really know. I don't know. But it wasn't really my cup of tea. Anyway, it was fun, but it was fun being with Palma and her husband. We had a good time with Palma Lindsay, who's one of our people here. Palma and I have become good friends. She's one of the Cuteness creators here, and she got to come in and do a live video with me. That was super fun for both of us. We just laughed and laughed. It was silly. So she came in my trailer and got to do the sunflower page with me. And that was fun. So, yeah. We had a really nice time with my daughter and her friend, and my younger daughter came as well. But she had to leave because her fiance is Cambodian, and they had a big party for the family that sponsored his family to come over from Cambodia 40 years ago, which I thought was just the nicest thing, right? So sweet. So we're doing really big flowers here. I hope you guys can see that. I'm just doing normally I would take a lot of time and play with this and get more flowers in here and more leaves and stuff, but kind of doing it quick. And I've got mega shakes this morning, which doesn't help. I did not eat anything. I did not take my magnesium yet. So, so there. But it's kind of fun. You could do this with very tiny flowers and it would look prettier probably. But it'll be fine once we paint it in a little bit and get the color of the land. So there's that part of the earth. Now we're going to do some flowers here. Palma says they did have a lot of rules. My favorite part of the trip was being at your live with you. Lindsay, did you give your sweatshirt away? I did. I gave it to the girl who was in charge because guess what? It was not any colder than 70 degrees at night when we walked around. I did not need that sweatshirt. So I gave it to her, like, what do you call it? Unworn. I didn't even wear it. It was brand spanking new. Sherry says, we were at the beach camping and my father and my husband put two stakes in the sand so they could play horseshoes and they got in trouble for making two holes in the sand. Oh, people. That's why our society is in the crazy mess that we're in. Too many rules. Crazy, right? In the sand just moves and shifts and goes away. Think of all the people that do sandcastles, like the sandcastle big people that make those cool sandcastles. I did not even take a picture of the finished sweatshirt. I'm so sorry. There is a video of it in the Lindsay's 61 and holding birthday party. You can see that. The video's there, but I don't think I took a finished photo. I'm not sure. You'd have to go over there and look. But go tell me if there. I don't think there's a picture. I think it's just the video. Denise says people are just weird. Yeah, they get weirder and weirder, if you ask me. Weirder and weirder. But we did have a lot of fun. We went to this little tiny town called Quincy and went thrift store shopping and bought a bunch of stuff. Found a really, really good bakery there and bought a bunch of stuff at the bakery because we are bakery people. One day we just sat and did nothing. My husband read his book um, about one of the girls from Alone, who was on the TV show Alone, who lives in our town. And it's a really cool book, and she does survival training, or I don't know what you call it, kind of survival training. And I told him he should go take a class from her. She does really cool stuff. Beth says, just hopping on. Loved your photos of your camping trip. Thanks, Beth. Best breakfast place in Quincy. Can't remember the name. Oh, that is so typical Lindsay right there. So we are going over to the eastern side of the Sierra tomorrow. And we have to be rerouted all the way around Lake Tahoe to get to the east side of the Sierra because of this giant fire. I mean, it is a monster. It went from 3,000 acres yesterday to 6,500 acres yesterday. So it is getting really big really quick. Okay, this is the part I'm not looking forward to right here, where there's a dip in the page. Let's try to figure it out. But it is kind of a good challenge to do this book, double page spreads. It's not easy because some things like this, I really didn't want to do this big, but it is good. Yes, that fire is really bad, Kathy. And you also have, aren't you up in Verdi? You have the bear fire to contend with as well. We watched that the whole weekend as well. I have this app on my phone, which is when we first moved up here, I had a fire scanner that my family bought me for Christmas because I used to be really scared of earthquakes living in Southern California. But when you're scared of earthquakes, you just basically live your life. You can't, foresee them. Now they have a thing called a quake app that'll tell you when an earthquake is shaking nearby you. But yeah, so I used to have this fire app, or I'm sorry, scanner, and now I have a fire app so I can watch all the fires. Oh, good. That's good that you can't see anything from the bear fire anymore. But man, coming through the meadows there from Sierra City, Sierraville, Sierra something, we could see it really crazy bad. Yeah, we are just fire ridden. There's a huge fire in Southern California right now that is just another monster fire. They're just everywhere right now. It's just fire season. I think all year is fire season. I had fun hearing Palma's stories and her husband's stories. They had good stories. That's the best thing about camping, is you're just sitting around and people get to tell stories. And I love hearing about people's lives. They've been married 51 years, Palma and her husband Ken Lindsay, Palma and Ken Lindsay. And his favorite quote is, he told us this and she told us this. It's so funny. He said if he had killed her when they got married, that they would just be getting out, he would just be getting out of jail right about now, 51 years later. I'm like, that's funny. Ha ha ha. I thought it was funny. That's my kind of humor, though. He has my kind of humor. It's Irish humor, I guess. Maybe I should have been Irish. Where's the second fire in Southern California, Mary Lynn? I know the first one is over by San Bernardino. It's like 21,000 acres, right? Check your route. I think, 395 is open now? Thank you, Kathy. I'll have to check road conditions later. Thank you. Yeah, because I wanted to go by Cabela's, and that's right by your house. We could meet at Cabela's. They used to have a really good, do they have Cabela's all over the country? It's like a Bass Pro Shops, if you know Bass Pro Shops. But I love their women's clothes there. I know that sounds silly. It's a men's sporting goods store, but they have really cute women's clothes. And they used to have a cafe there that had elk burgers and buffalo burgers. I don't think that's there anymore. Okay, I am really not happy about this little area right in here. So I'm just going to add lines, I think. Do you guys pay quarterly taxes? They're due tomorrow. Yay, isn't that exciting? Let's talk about quarterly taxes. Due tomorrow. Okay, so we have completed the earth portion of our page. Bass Pro Shops bought Cabela's? Oh my heck. Well, I hope they still have cute women's clothes, because this girl needs a new pair of shorts. And I sat in sap with a pair of my pants, and I could use a new pair of pants also. But during this time of year, they usually have shorts on sale. So I'm hoping for the best. All right, so we have a lot of wording going on this page, but I don't think it's horrible. So we have the earth laughs and flowers, and we have flowers there. And I want to take a skinny pen. Oh, Pat says, yes, Cabela's women's line of clothing is good. All right, I'm just going to go for this. I'm just flecking my pen, and you're going to barely see it. Because my, I think my 003 pen is almost out of ink. Maybe I'll go a little slower. Yeah. Do I have a 005 down here? I don't think I do. I have a 01. Well, let's finish with this one. I got in those black pencils. Did we already talk about that? Maybe I used them on this pages. I got in those black pencils that write on black paper. I'm not really happy with them. I might be giving those away to somebody very shortly. All right, we're going to go bigger here, because my 003 was not doing what I wanted it to do. Do you guys know what I mean by flecking your pen? You just kind of flick it. One more right here. Okay, so there we go. And we're gonna do watercolor. Let's see what we got here. Not the right one. We need green for the land and blue for the ocean. Is that correct? Oh no, I have no water here. Hopefully I have a brush with water in it. Try this Gigantor one. And we want kind of a real green. I mean, they're all real. One of the ladies camping came over to my husband towards the end, and she goes, I have chickens and I brought real eggs. Would you like some real eggs? And I started laughing. I'm like, yes, I'd like some real eggs. So she gave us some real eggs. That was kind of funny, though. Aren't all eggs real? I didn't say anything. I don't know if I did this earth proportionately correct. I never know. with the earth. But it's okay. I don't have anything else really to talk about. We really did very little. Just sat around. Oh, my husband made beef stroganoff at the campground. Oh, we had the rest of it for dinner last night. It was so good. It's just the McCormick seasoning mix. But it was yum diddly yum squish squish. I heard that too, Beth. Beth said you don't have to refrigerate eggs if they have not been washed. I also heard that that's if they have not been refrigerated already. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, Kathy says it's true. Well, then it must be if Kathy says it's true. That is a really light kind of sea blue, I guess. That's what we're using. And my brush is not the best here. I just was too lazy to get up and go get water. So we're going to stick with this. Just kind of spot coloring here, I guess. Who's excited about fall coming in 2 weeks? In 2 weeks, we get fall. I'm so excited. I hope it feels like fall and acts like fall. I really want to start embroidering, and I think that's my plan for October, November, and December. I'm not going to plan too many classes. Sorry, guys. But I really want to do some embroidering. Okay, well, this is not the greatest brush in the world. Well, it is what it is. Stacy says, I'm excited it's still summer. Stacy is our summer girl. Okay, so this is a weird brush. Let me tell you about these brushes. Some brushes suck up the color and you have to squeeze a water brush to get all the color out. And even though it's still in there, you just keep squeezing to get all the clear water to go through. Oops, looks like I got some blue over there. It's okay. Denise says it already feels like fall here right now. Not a 3-dog night, but certainly a 3-blanket night. What's a 3-dog night? That's not the band? 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1. Not that kind of 3-dog night? I know. I think you mean like a 3-dog night where you need 3 dogs to keep you warm. Is that what they say? I'm very disappointed in this brush. It's going to be tossed right off of a bridge. So the guy, the lead singer from 3-Dog Night, his cousin Brad Negron was good friends with me in high school. The guy's name was Chuck Negron. And Brad Negron and I were good friends in high school. Anyway. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the people in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. That's Three Dog Night, right? And the one song that I already sang about one being the loneliest number. Man, this brush is very hard to paint with. It's just a yucky boo-boo brush. Let's see if I can do this. Probably not, because it is not functioning real well. Oh, not horrible. Not horrible. Well, it's getting worse. I don't know why sometimes this brush has water that comes out and sometimes it doesn't. It's very weird. Donna says, my favorite band, Three Dog Night. My first concert I went to when I was old enough to go with my friends. I still listen to their music. Oh, that's awesome. I can't think of any other Three Dog Night songs that were big. Joy to the World, right? And one is The Loneliest Number. What else is there, Donna? Okay, well, here's what we have so far. We have this over here, and I think we're going to go to, I really need water. This brush isn't going to do it for me. I think I'm going to have to go get some water in my bowl. So I'll be right back. There's the page. Can you guys see it? Pieces of it. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Bump, bump. Was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said. Okay, Joy to the World. How does your light shine in the halls of Shambhala? Tell me. Okay, black and white. The world is round. The earth is. Is that the one? Mama told me not to come. I remember that one. And just an old-fashioned love song. One I'm sure they wrote for you and me. I don't remember Pieces of April. Celebrate. Isn't that Earth, Wind, and Fire? Celebrate good times. Come on. No? Wrong song. Eli's a coming. You better watch out. Why can't I think of Eli's a coming? I mean, I know it. Okay, that's what I wanted. From a regular old brush. Love it. Love it. Jeremiah was a bulldog. Was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, but he helped me drink. Uh-oh, there's eraser in there. Uh-oh, gotta get that out. Yucky, gross. I didn't get rid of all the eraser stuff. Whatevs. It is what it is, Lindsay. Still there. Tell me, how does your light shine? Oh dear. I can feel a new playlist coming on. I'm going to have to make one of all Three Dog Night songs. Why can't I think of how Pieces of April goes? Oh well. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Just a little more orange and pink here. That's what I wanted. Was in my head, and now it is on the paper. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy. Oh, Susan says her dog is Eli, named after. Eli's a coming. Ah, I was sure missing my heat tool when I was on vacation. Camping. Very happy that it's back. Jackie says real music. Yeah, real music. But you better get away. No, you never get away from the burning, the heartache. That's something like that for Eli's a coming, right? My husband told me yesterday, because we are now hanging out with Palma and her husband, and he brings his guitar, that I have to start playing my dulcimer again. So I'm going to go get new strings this weekend and string my dulcimer and try to remember if I can remember how to play it. Sure, I cannot, but it's only been 40 years or something. How does your light shine in the halls of Shambhala? Tell me, how does your light shine? Did you guys see the picture of me in that dancing robe, in that bright colored pink robe? That was it had the lighted, it was light up, rainbowy robe. And somebody asked me how many drinks it took me. How much alcohol did it take me to get up and dance with that? Nope, I was just in the mood to dance. I wanted a dance party at the campground, but nobody else wanted to dance. So I had no alcohol. Well, I did. We went to the brewery during the daytime. I had a little tiny beer, but not at night. What about the light cape and all the dancing that was done before 10 p.m.? Yeah, nobody seemed to care about that. They also did a drum circle earlier in the night with the drumming the last night, and they didn't get busted. Whatever. I'm just a troublemaker. Always have been, always will be, I guess. Where angels go, trouble follows. That's me. Everybody remember that movie with Haley Mills? And then The Trouble with Angels? Both of those were totally written about me. Pretty much. Now I want to watch those movies. Those were great movies. Where angels go, trouble follows. Does anybody remember that movie? Because I'm just going to say something that I'll probably regret. If my husband was here, he would tell me just to keep my mouth shut. But I always thought Haley Mills' friend, who was in that movie and going to school to become a nun, I always thought she was a lesbian. Just thought that. Sorry. Just me. I always thought she really liked Haley Mills. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, there, I said it. Haley Mills had some great movies. All right, what can we do here to, this pink got a little weird looking. Marilyn says that was filmed in her town in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Huh. It looked like so much fun getting on that bus and going to camp. And they all had their guitars. I bet they got in trouble a lot. So we're going to make these flowers bright pink. See, I do like these pencils for just regular coloring. But I'm not so happy with them on dark colors, I guess. Mary and Rachel, my best friend, and I saw that movie so many times. It made me want to be a nun. It made me want to be a nun too. That's so funny. That's all it took was a Haley Mills movie to make this little Jewish girl want to be a nun. I think I just really wanted to be Haley Mills, honestly. For all the money, wait, Pat says, for all the money that Haley Mills made in American movies, Britain took 90% of her income because she was British? Is that why? Well, that's interesting. Oh, I feel bad for Haley Mills. These are those new pencils that somebody here made me buy, Michelle. They are called, I can't remember. They're by Faber-Castell, and they're made to go on dark colored paper. But I'm really not a fan of them on the dark colored paper, but I do like the way they color just normally, but I guess they are working out okay here on dark colors. I don't know. Who made me buy these? One of you guys made me. You came over here, held a gun to my head, and made me buy these. So I'm for sure going to watch a Haley Mills movie in the next couple of days, and I'm going to make a Three Dog Night playlist. Because now I can't get Shambhala out of my head. Tell me, how does your light shine in the halls of Shambhala? Tell me, how does your light shine? But that's all I can remember because it's not on the radio. If it was playing, I would remember every single lyric. But right now, I got nothing. I got nothing. All right. Flecking, fleck, 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 fleck. Fleck, 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 fleck. It's just something I like to say a lot, I think. Bye, Michelle. Have a good day. Okay, well, this page turned out better than in my brain, right? What time is it? Time to go. I'm just now coloring, though, and when I start coloring, I can't stop. Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Why does my brain do that sometimes? It just goes to something that has absolutely nothing to do with anything. Last night I had a dream that I was with this guy. Well, I was with a whole bunch of people. I don't know who else, but we were in line to get into Disneyland, and this girl let the rest of our party in, but not us. And then they let us in afterwards. And he was an attorney. I think it's actually my attorney, but I can't remember his face. and he wanted a new sofa. So we went into the store that sold sofas. And they were all green. And he goes, "Oh, I love these leather green sofas." And I'm like, "Well, you're an attorney. Of course you do." And I don't know why I said that. And I don't know why I'm telling you about this right now, because what else is there to talk about, really? Yeah, these pencils are pretty smooth. And it is fun to use them on top of colors like this. When you use a regular, like a Prismacolor pencil on top of a dark color, they don't always show up. But I don't think like the lighter colors will show up over this green either, but supposedly they will. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just doing green. And that's all. And that's all she wrote. I just thought it needed some darker green in here on top of my green sleeves. Green leaves. Green sleeves is another song altogether. Whose child is this who came to rest on Mary's lap, is sleeping? Isn't that green sleeves? I don't know. I can't remember. I always used to get green sleeves and Edelweiss mixed up. Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Okay. My crazy husband just cranked up Three Dog Night Shambhala. Julie. Oh, okay. I think I'm done. And I really like how this turned out. Do you guys like it? It's a great way to utilize 2 pages, but leave a lot of white space. And I really like that there's a lot of white space. Here's what I don't like. I don't like this water. Maybe I need a darker one. Oh, that's a lot darker, Linz. I'm just doing scribble scrabble water. Maybe I should have left it. What do you think? It's too late now. I have to finish. They are pretty cool pencils. I don't think I am giving them away now that I know you don't have to just color on black. Yeah, Brad Negron was Chuck Negron, the lead singers of Three Dog Night, his cousin, and they all lived in our town together. So Chuck Negron one time came to our school, not with Three Dog Night, but just like came to hang out or something, came to visit his cousin. And we all freaked out, like, Chuck Negron is here. I don't even think I saw him. Okay, I kind of do like that. It's all right. It's okay. I mean, for 45 minutes, it's not bad. I could keep going and make it really cool, but when we just have 45 minutes, I think it's pretty good. Okay, I'll love you guys forever. I'm leaving. We cross this off. Tomorrow is collect moments, not things. And guess what? I've just made the decision. Because it is collect moments, not things, I'm going to collect the moment and be in the moment with my honey bunches of oats. And we're going to just take our trip. And I'm not going to be here tomorrow. But I just can't stop playing with this. I'm sorry. Now I'm using a glitter pen. Maybe I just ruined it all, but I kind of like it. I'm using a glitter pop, sparkle pop. So yeah, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. But I will do that page and post a picture of it. Or if I decide to do it today, I'll come back and do a video. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet, but I don't think I'll be here. And I'm not going to ask Carmen to do it either, because it's a surprise where we're going. I can't tell anybody because my husband doesn't know and I don't want him to hear. Can't tell you. But I did tell him, he asked if we were going to fly somewhere, and I said, nope. I said, I would not put you on an airplane without asking you first. I forgot to color these in. Hold on, one more thing. I'm going to take a pink sparkle pop. I'm going to go over these letters. Maybe I should go over all the letters, but anyway, it's kind of a funny story because I booked this trip like 6 months ago and I forgot all about it and then forgot to put it on my calendar. And then luckily they messaged me and said, oh, your trip is coming up. I hope you'll enjoy it. And I'm like, trip? What trip? So that's how that happened. Oh, that does look kind of better. I don't know. So yeah, no class tomorrow. I will definitely post it so everybody remembers, but no class tomorrow. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I keep thinking of more things to do here. And I'll just keep saying I love you as I keep thinking of things to do here. I'm probably going to just junk this up so much that I'm not going to like it anymore, but it's kind of fun. It's the detail that makes it, right? We know that. But it can make or break it. That's the Gulf Stream. Okay, that's all. I love you guys. I'll see you day after tomorrow. When will I see you? When will I see you again? There's beauty and simplicity. That will be the next day we'll be together, which will be Wednesday. We will not be here for Tuesday. Collect moments, not things. But somehow I will get that to you. We will do our page somehow, somewhere, some way. Don't worry. Be happy. All right. Putting my prompts there. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Have a great day. Goodbye. God bless. Happy day. Oh, joy. Okay, bye. Bye.